unprofessional and.
Yo, what's up, guys? James Carter TV, and I just lied. I know I just said in my last video I'm only making one video on the early and late games, but I decided, you know what? When we come back, let me make one more video on the Cardinals and Seahawks game, okay? Because this is a game where it's really eye-opening. I mean, boom, eyes have been open, and they've already been open to me. Everyone's been talking about, and before I begin, actually click up there to subscribe for more if you haven't already. Everyone's been talking like, you know, the Seahawks are unbeatable. They're unbeatable at home. Nobody can beat them. Oh my God. Everyone's screwed. Everyone go die. We're done. No, we're not done. It's not finished just yet. Today, the Arizona Cardinals prove you can go to Seattle and you can beat Seattle. And the Arizona Cardinals did not play well offensively at all. At all. 4 interceptions for Carson Palmer. And someone tried to tell me in my last video, my predictions video, Carson Palmer's a good, yeah, that's why he's a good quarterback. Yeah, that's why he threw 4 interceptions today. I guess, yeah, a good Seahawks defense. But no, when you throw the ball up, please catch it. No, guess what? It's going to be intercepted. So that's all up here for Carson Palmer. It has nothing to do with the arm. He's just an idiot. He's just an idiot. Why are you throwing the ball up there and praying to God? I mean, what's up with that? But you know, they got the win. I didn't think they would do it, but they got the win. This is just eye-opening for every team in the NFC. Remember last week I said when the Chargers beat the Broncos in Denver, that was eye-opening. Everyone's like, well, we can beat Denver in Denver. And now everyone sees we can beat Seattle in Seattle. Look at teams like that, plenty similar to the Arizona Cardinals. The 49ers, who, yes, they have been blown out in Seattle in the past 2 times. 3rd time could be the charm. It's hard to beat a team 3 times consecutively in a row. It's always tough. The 49ers play just like the Cardinals somewhat. I mean, very strong defense. Offense isn't that great, but they could get it done in there. Carolina. Now, Carolina would have to go a long way that I'm not sure if they're prepared to go yet, but if they meet in the NFC Championship, Carolina could easily do it. Those are the only teams I see doing it, though. I mean, Chicago, Philadelphia, I mean, get out of here. Saints, no, we already saw what happened. So, Carolina and San Francisco, these are 2 teams that I believe could go to Seattle and win the game. Now, let's recap the game a little bit, talk more about the game. Very controversial call in the 4th quarter with about 2 minutes left. Russell Wilson threw a pass to, I believe, Doug Baldwin. Yeah, it was Doug Baldwin. And it appeared as if the ball, well, this is what the referees, concluded. The ball bounced off his forearm. It went up in the air. Carlos Dansby intercepted it, and the game was theoretically over at this juncture. Now, to me, the ball hit the ground. I mean, you can say that it's undisputable, that, you have to have undisputable evidence, and, blah, 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 junk. Because to me, the ball hit the ground, the Seahawks still should have had the ball, they should have had the opportunity to go down the field. Having said that, I don't think they would have done it, because this Cardinals defense has kept the Seahawks in check throughout the evening. So to me, there is no evidence for me to say that, you know what, the Seahawks would have went down the field, and they would have scored, and they would have went to overtime, and they would have won. Okay, there's not enough evidence for me, because the whole game, the Seahawks haven't been playing well. Carson Palmer was giving them the ball, and the Seahawks weren't doing anything with it. So for me, there's no evidence for me to even be that mad over it, to me to even be that upset. I mean, to me, it hit the ground, yes. It hit the ground, yes. But guess what? It doesn't matter, because I don't think the Seahawks would have went down the field. And this is just my opinion. But I don't think the Seahawks would have went down the field and tied the game up anyway, and then won in overtime. I don't see it. But what a catch by Michael Floyd. The game go-ahead touchdown, basically the game-winning touchdown. Michael Floyd is really coming into his own. I mean, all these wide receivers back in 2012, Michael Floyd, Alshon Jeffrey, Josh Gordon, who was in the 2012 supplemental draft. Not many people care about Kendall Wright because, he plays for the Tennessee Titans. Kendall Wright has 1,000 yards, ladies and gentlemen. That's another 2012 wide receiver that was taken in the draft. You want to know who else was taken in the draft? Justin Blackman. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's suspended. But when he's on the field, he plays well. So good core. T.Y. Hilton, also in the 2012 draft, he played well today. So these sophomore wide receivers are really showing up Can't say the same for the 2013 one. But that's another story for another day. So anyway, guys, I will be back to recap the Sunday night football game later today. So make sure you come back for that. And also, really wanted to touch on real quick, the Chargers could make the playoffs next week. We'll see what happens, though. They need a lot of help. Chargers still need a lot of help. Ravens, win, you're in. Okay, just win. Just win, you're in. And Cincinnati is very tough to beat in Cincinnati. Cincinnati's 7-0 in Cincinnati. But you know, okay, yes, that tells me that Cincinnati is strong. That does tell me that. You wanna know what else that tells me? That also tells me that they're due for a loss, and it's about that time when they lose a big home game. That could be next week. Keep your eye on that. And with that said, James Carter TV, I'll leave you with that. Check me out next time. Peace.